Alrighty, Mr. Gatekeeper, about 3:30 or so in the morning, and boy do I have a treat for you. Wow, I have put a lot of work into this amplifier. Before I get started, I want to devote and give a major shout out to my buddy Mr. Real Deal. This one was dedicated to you, big brother. This one's dedicated to you. I've worked my butt off today, and he knows why. He knows why. I think I've worked harder today than I ever have, and I'm glad to finish this puppy up right here. All right, let's see if we can zoom across this. When I first got this amp, the front of it was so nasty. I know that I had to spend at least 45 minutes just cleaning the front of this thing, and probably 2 to 3 hours, if not more, cleaning the inside. Let me move the fan wire. I'll see if I can move the fan wire out of the way. By the way, these alligator clips right here are just monitoring the voltage down there. Alrighty. When I received this amp, it was trashed. I mean, this amp was trashed. I have done a complete rebuild. Complete. Everything you see in here is brand new except this trimmer right here that I'm pointing to, okay? Everything is new except that trimmer. Those MRF 455s are two new old stock double red dot MRF 455s. Okay. If you're familiar with the color codes of Motorola's, double red dot is very high gain. Very high gain. So everything you're looking at is brand spanking new. Well, of course, you know, not on this board right here that's got all the relays and everything, but other than that, everything is brand spanking new except for the switches. I'm talking about this whole section right here. All that is brand spanking new. The chokes, everything. Okay, even the cap right here. Alright, well, the next problem I had, well, we also put blue LEDs on there. Next problem I had was the amplifier. This is a bass amp, you know, plug in the wall. It seemed like the voltage was just a little too high. So I was trying to, you know, think of a way to fix this issue, and I thought it was a good opportunity to do some voltage regulation, which is something I've been wanting to do. I attempted about 2 or 3 circuits with no luck. One circuit did actually regulate it, but it just wouldn't hold up on high for some reason. So tonight, you know, I was sitting here thinking, what can I do to fix this issue? And a light bulb went off in my head so bright. Alright, follow me for a second now. And don't get me wrong, the voltage is a little high, but it still can be ran just fine. You know, on high it drops about 15.5 volts with the power supply. So I'm sitting here thinking, you are looking at a gray 200 solid state bass amplifier / mobile amplifier / power supply. Now let me explain. See this Anderson connector coming out the back? We are hooked up in mobile operation right now. I'm hooked up to this power supply right here. We are hooked up in mobile operation. Okay, so that's another thing. This amp did not have a switch to turn the power supply on independently. So to pull off this right here, I had to go ahead and add a switch. Definitely ain't gonna turn it on now. We're in mobile mode, so I can turn that power supply on independently. So you can run it as a mobile, which means I'm powering this amplifier not with the power supply in it, but by this power supply right here. Or you can plug it into the wall. There's the plug for that. Or you can plug it into the wall. Make sure you leave this off. Turn that on. And let's say, for example, hook up my old little first amplifier ever built right here, my old Gatekeeper 1 pill. So you can actually use the power supply independently. So we got 3 uses here. Major little nice modification there. And I thought that would fix the issue. You can run it as a mobile, okay, or you can run it as a base, or that. So at the same time, I fixed the issue. If a person does not want to run it as a base, they have that choice, or they can run it as a mobile, or actually use a power supply to power up to a 2-pill with. So let's go ahead and let you see the operation of this puppy. We're going to be running on about 13.8 volts. At first, let's go ahead and get that turned up to 13.8. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and let you see what we're going to be putting into it. This is a little hotter radio than normal. My bench radio is down right now. Oh, audio. A little peaking about 30 watts. Let's turn that down just a little bit. Try to put about 25 watts into it. Alrighty. Oh, that'll work. Turn it down about 21 watts. That'll be just fine. This does say a 4-watt radio input on the back, but I have modified it so you can run it with more, and I'll show you that on the amperage meter. Alrighty, let's go ahead and put this booger on low. So there's a preamp right there. Alright, we're on low. Oh, about 166 watts. Now I want you to, I want to show you how well this thing is swinging on the amperage meter. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Oh, 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 that thing is swinging lovely on that amperage meter, man. All right, let's go to medium. Oh, alrighty. Look at this swing on this amperage meter, man. Oh. Oh, oh. Here's the reflect 10-watt slug. Okay, we got this puppy tuned to perfection. Let me show you. Oh, look at that thing, ain't even moving. Oh, see, we got this thing tuned to perfection. I'm gonna turn my radio back up to about 25-30 watts. This is about 25-30 watts going into it. Oh, look at that, about 213, went up just a little bit. Oh, now watch that thing swing. Now watch this amperage meter swing. Oh, oh, this thing's swinging like a monkey. Oh, damn. All right, let's go to high. Oh, alrighty, about 265 was just phenomenal out of 2 MRF 455s. Phenomenal. Alright, let's bump it up on 15.4 volts. Just a real quick 15.3 volts. Oh, we broke 300. We broke 300. Look at that. Damn. Oh, Now let me show you that we are not over modulating. Now watch this monster dig. This thing's swinging like a 2879 box, buddy. I'm telling you something, man. Alright, watch this. See, we're dead keying 15 amps. Now watch this. Oh, see it swinging forward? Oh, 15 amps swinging 18. You got two MRF 455s swinging about 18 amps. Now you tell me them new MRF 455s, brand spanking new, double red dot, man. Them things are stroking, man. God, I hate to get rid of this cotton picker. Alright, let's get out of mobile mode. Let's go over to the base mode and let y'all see what this cotton picker can do on a little bit of voltage. Y'all about to see two MRF 455s swing like you ain't never seen before. Let's put this thing on a little bit of voltage, y'all. Y'all give me a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this right here. We don't want these two wires right here touching. Y'all remember that too. If you ever gonna change, that's why I'm using Anderson connectors. If you ever gonna change to a base mode, just make sure to unplug that bad boy right there, whatever you got it hooked up to. So you can just leave this right here. And you could even buy your little cap for about $2 or $3 put on there from eBay, just, you know, if you want to be extra careful. But we are going to plug up now. Let's see how many volts we're down. Go ahead and get that volts down just a little bit. Drain them caps. Okay. Alrighty, we're plugging up now. Base mode. Alrighty, we're plugged up. Let's turn this off. Alright, we're turning on the power supply now. Alright, we are floating at 21.8 volts. 21.8 volts. Okay. I'm about to show y'all what I was talking about with the voltage. It's very runnable on high, no doubt about it. I don't know if how to run it on low too much, but I would, if you're in the base mode, I would probably run it on high or medium if I was you. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. This is low. Look at these watts. Oh, you're like 350 on low? Well, let me show you why. Look what it's dropping down to. Oh, see, it's not dropping down below the 17.2 volts. It's on the volts on low. That's why I was saying I probably wouldn't run it on low. Run that joker on medium or high if you're on base mode. Alright, here's medium. You're about to see two 455s hit 400 watts. Y'all watch. Oh, 382. Now let's watch the voltage drop. Oh, alright, dropping about the same, about 17.2, but now you're about to see it dropping good operating. You're going to see it dropping good operation now. It should drop about 15 volts or so, okay? Now, we should see about over 400, I think, right here. Let's see. Oh, oh, y'all like, man, that damn meter's lying. Well, you know, this meter is not super tight. It's a little on the loose end, a little. But you could probably be safe to say it's doing probably about 450 watts. Plus, I'm hitting it with a hot radio. I'm driving about 30 watts into it. Y'all keep that in mind, okay? Y'all keep that in mind. I am hitting this with a radio I probably should not be hitting it with. I'm driving, honestly, too much watts into this thing. But this is just all I got right now to hook up without fixing my other radio. And I need to get this thing done and get it on the net. You got to make that coin. Now, let's see the voltage drop. Oh, see, it's dropping about 15, 16 volts. That's more of safe operation voltage right there. You know, and if you're someone that's real good with amplifiers, maybe real good with power supplies, You could always voltage regulate it if you wanted to. And, you know, I'm going to leave that all up to you. But shoot, man, there ain't nothing wrong with flipping that little switch right there and turning that thing on high and dropping the mold out there either, man. You know, it's going to have a good fan on it. The top's sitting over there on the ground right there. So it's going to have a good fan blowing some good cool air in there. Okay. So that's about it right there. I'd love to hook up a little driver to the back of it. But be honest with you, I'd have to get up out the seat and go get me some jumpers. Well, we won't do that tonight. But if you want to, like I say, I'll say it one more time. If you want to use the power supply to power something else, you're gonna turn this right here off. Very important now, because you don't want to pull both amps at once. You're going to turn this right here off. Okay. You're going to turn that off. You're going to turn this on. So that's off now. That's on. Okay. You turn that on. You're going to hook your amp up to this port right here. And then you got your power supply. Okay. So you can't beat this, man. Now y'all keep in mind there are brand new 455s in this when bidding. I like to save my new stuff for my special amps, as I thought this was damn sure special enough. So Mr. Gatekeeper said it. This is definitely up with the top 5 of most unique amps that I have been a part of. We're going to go ahead and get this thing uploaded to YouTube. My buddy Real Deal, I done it, big buddy. I done it. I know my man's going to be proud of his boy, Mr. Gatekeeper. God bless, and we good, and we're gone.